So, Rodrygo is set to stay at Real Madrid, people, and I'm excited. I'm excited because man like VINI is going to have competition for his place, isn't it, Will? Man like Rodrygo has decided to stay. And Will, obviously, with me, Galacticos podcast. We haven't done one of these in a long time. Sorry, I've been away from my desk on several occasions. But today we are here to talk about obviously Real Madrid and obviously the next few weeks before we build up to that very first game against Osasuna. How you doing, Will, bro?
Yeah, I'm doing good, bro. Yeah, it's been about what 2 weeks since the last Galacticos podcast. But now we're back, people. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications so you don't miss when Dave drops any kind of content. But now I'm excited for this, bro, because obviously we've been doing the football chaos on my channel. You've been joining that, but we haven't had that one-on-one for a little bit, bro. So I'm excited to just zone in on some of your takes without having your lawyer Omar or some of the other Barca fans jump in. It's just you and I today, Dave. It's just you and I, bro.
Okay, so Barcelona fans have now become my lawyer, apparently. And just because I'm looking at their preseason games, we obviously saw them have a little preseason match. We can talk about that in the slightest because I don't really care about Barcelona's preseason games, but they're looking good. They're looking good. I don't care.
Bro, they played the worst team in Korea today.
Oh, here we go, mate. Here we go.
They played the worst. No. Okay, let's be objective. One, I woke up at 6 a.m. to do a watch along for that game. So I was there today. But let's not get this confused. Daegu is literally the last place team in the Korean League right now. And they're 13 points behind the team that's in front of them. They are shit, okay? Most of those players are part-time hibachi chefs. Let's just be very honest, okay? Now, you got men like Marcus Rashford bagging, and then I see you in the chat. Oh, I might have been wrong about Rashford. Yeah, brother, Rashford found his level today. Same thing with Gavi. Those bums need to be playing K-pop FC, okay? Because when they play against real teams, they just struggle. They're not as good. Bro, it was a convincing win. Barcelona, obviously, were never going to lose that game, right? Let's just be honest here.
Okay.
But let's not overgas the performance, bro. Like, they're playing the worst team in Korea. Come on now.
Okay, so obviously they have their next match against Como. I'm not going to divulge into it too much, but I did watch the match. Even though I was filming at the same time today, I was doing a bit of a film shoot outside London, and I watched the match. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Barcelona's play. They were playing good. They were moving the ball around well. And yeah, it's just all about now the start of the season. That's what we're going to go into. But first things first, guys, let's just obviously smash the like button. Let's get a nice little like momentum going on here. Subscribe to the channel. And don't forget, man like Will, Football Carnage, as always. His channel is actually titled in the video as always, and make sure you go and subscribe to his content as well. Yeah. So ultimately, we need to discuss about Rodrygo, mate. Yeah. And Rodrygo is staying at Madrid. He's announced it, and we are literally looking at this as just a turn of heads. We're like, one moment he was looking to leave, and one moment now he's staying at Real Madrid. And now, for me, man like Will, get ready for this. Get ready. VINI is at risk now because my technical baller, my baller, is staying at Real Madrid. I can't wait for Rodrygo now to play against Xabi Alonso and go to VINI and say, oi, you, give me my spot. Give me my spot. I'm the kind of guy that will be taking over your position. You are not playing on the left wing anymore or striker or whatever he's going to play. Yeah, because we don't know what Xabi Alonso is going to play. But if he does play at 3 at the top, yeah, and whoever's going to be fitting on the right-hand side, if Rodrygo starts playing on that right-hand side, I'm going to already put fraud watch on Xabi Alonso. But obviously the Rodrygo news hits pretty recent. Mate, talk to me about it. What are you thinking about Rodrygo staying?
I mean, look, this is music to my ears. I already told you guys from time. Rodrygo is my favorite player at the club. I just think he's underrated. I think he just doesn't have a chance to Yeah,
Wait,
bro.
favorite player? I thought your favorite player was Vinny. So
Nah.
Rodrygo's your favorite player at the club now. So you want Rodrygo
Well,
to
no,
take
well, not
Vinny's place,
now.
right?
Rodrygo's been my favorite player at the club. The
Okay,
issue is, I just don't think that we're ever going to see the best version of him at Real Madrid. I mean, look, I already told you guys, this is a guy that I hoped would stay and fight for his spot at Real Madrid. This is what I want to hear. Because I already told you, Dave, he's going to get opportunities. Like, all the Arsenal fans and Liverpool fans who are trying to justify why Rodrygo should be forcing a move away from the club, I've already said it from time. Even if Rodrygo is not a part of the mainstay 11 immediately, it's a long season. There's going to be injuries. You have to rotate. There's going to be opportunities where he will be able to impress and show Xabi Alonso the baller that we all know that he is. So this is not an issue for me. And I know, everybody thinks, oh, Vinny. Bro, Vinicius having that competition on the left, that could be what pushes him to getting back to that form that we saw 21, 22, 23, 24, for example, which is good for us. If Vinicius is not playing well, then now we know that we have Rodrygo that can be on that left side. And I believe, I already told you, bro, Xabi Alonso is going to make it work between him and Mbappe anyways, right? I believe Xabi is capable of doing it. But Rodrygo staying is a very good thing for the club, of course. Because then you sell Rodrygo, and then just in terms of squad quality, we downgrade. Who can we go get that's of the similar level to Rodrygo, realistic on the market, that would come in and then be a squad rotational piece?
No one.
Who else could we get?
No one.
So,
really.
Yeah, so it's a good sign that Rodrygo does want to stay, and I hope nobody comes in with a crazy bid near the end of the window, because I would like to see him one more season at the club with Xabi Alonso. I would like to see that.
Okay, but my opinion, obviously, is that will Rodrygo be put in Vinny's position? And that is the whole truth to it. I mean, look, Xabi Alonso, him as a manager, I don't know what he's trying to cook in his head, but if he does do that, then I'll be praising his name for the rest of eternity. Because look, for all that I like Vinny, we need to find a new spot for him, because I want Rodrygo to be on that left-hand side and Vinny can occupy some other place. Yeah? So occupy some other place. And let's see if Mbappe maybe can play on the right, or
just say that you want Vinny dropped, bro. You don't have to try and make it seem find somewhere else. Just say Vinny on the bench, bro. Like, just say it with chest.
Yes, I want him on the bench.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
but if Xabi Alonso can fit all three of them in and they can cook, then let him do that. But unfortunately, I don't think that is the case. And I don't think that will be the case throughout the season. I want Vinny to fight for his spot. And the only way he's going to do that is by performing good in matches. And this can only help Real Madrid. We're going to be honest, it's the only thing that can help them is actually competition. And I don't know Mastantuono where he's going to play, if he's going to be a starter, or if he's going to be someone who's going to be put on the bench. But if we do play a 3-5-2 with Mbappe and somebody up front, it is most likely going to be Vinny. I'm sorry, it's going to most likely be him. So
which is a good thing.
But yeah, if they can play well together,
okay.
If they can play well together, okay. But that's your opinion, mate. I don't know.
Then you don't believe in Xabi Alonso, then?
Not to that extent yet.
So you don't think he's good enough to find a system that gets the best out of Vinny and Mbappe? Because for me, it's not an ability issue. It's more so just mentality. I feel like both of them think that they're the main man, and they don't want to outwork the other. So it's like, oh, well, if I'm doing most of the tracking back, then that shows that it's Mbappe's team or it's Vinny's team. I feel like it's just a mentality thing. Xabi Alonso and Florentino Perez, they have to find a way to make these players buy in to the system. And then I think once they kind of start doing more off the ball work, it works. Because on the ball, ballers make things work together, bro. Like, you don't really need to worry about them offensively. It's more so when we don't have the ball, how are you helping the rest of the team? I think Xabi, if he's the manager that we all believe him to be, he has to make it work.
I mean, I was saying in the group earlier, I was saying in the Football Cares show that, well, the Football Cares group that we have obviously on WhatsApp, I was saying that I don't think he is of the class to find that, essentially. And I still stand on this. I don't think yet he's a world-class manager. I can vouch for that myself. I don't know about your opinion. I don't know about the chat's opinion.
I think he's world-class.
I don't think he's world class. I don't think
you can't not be a world class manager after you go invincible in the Bundesliga.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I said my nan, who's dead at the moment, can probably win the Bundesliga with Leverkusen.
With Leverkusen?
Yeah, probably, mate.
What?
Probably, mate.
What are you? You're waffling.
Probably,
brother,
mate.
In the last decade, no, for
he's not
more
world
than
class yet. He's not world class yet.
The last 12 years, Dave. There's only been one winner outside of Bayern in the Bundesliga.
Doesn't matter, man. When you have Vincent Kompany as manager, I tell you what, most managers probably could win against Vincent Kompany, because let me tell you that he is not world class manager.
Wasn't the manager.
Yes, he's not world class manager yet. Please, Will, mate, don't come with your stupidness at the moment, mate. He is not world class at the moment,
brother.
Just say it as
Kompany
is.
Wasn't Bayern's manager the year that Xabi won it. Vincent Kompany's only been there one season. You're waffling.
Oh my lord!
Vincent Kompany was
why is he
world
class? Why is he world class? You tell
me. He
me.
went invincible with Leverkusen in a league that is monopolized by Bayern. Dave,
and had Vincent Kompany
the
as
last
manager.
time, Dave, over the last 15 years in the Bundesliga, how many other teams have won that outside of Bayern?
Come on, man. Vincent Kompany managed Burnley before and then went to Bayern. That is crazy.
Why do you keep saying Kompany, brother?
It's mad.
Kompany's only been there one season. Dave.
It doesn't matter. He's not world class.
Dave, when Xabi Alonso won
stripes.
Wait, Dave, when Xabi Alonso won the league, Vincent Kompany was not their manager. Vincent Kompany just got there last season. He wasn't there when Xabi won the league.
What? Vincent Kompany? No, who was a manager of Bayern Munich then? Who was the manager of Bayern Munich then?
Was it not Thomas Tuchel?
Was it Tukes? Was it Tommy Tukes?
Yeah, Kompany's only been there one season, and he won the Bundesliga in his first season. So you're waffling.
Who was the manager, guys? Was it Tommy Tukes?
It was. I tell you right now, brother.
Okay, it's Tukes. It's Tukes.
Yes, what I'm saying. Like, let me tell you, it wasn't Kompany.
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
Equally, mate. Eh?
Just apologize.
I'm not apologizing for saying that he's not world class.
Because
Xabi Alonso is not world class manager.
Okay, why not? Tell me why he's not. Go ahead.
Because I'm telling you right now, when it comes to world class managers, there's certain things where you look at a manager and the way that they perform on the pitch, the players, the team. Yes, we could have said Leverkusen went unbeaten in the Bundesliga. So flipping what? He needs to earn his stripes on the biggest stage. The biggest stage being the Champions League. The Champions League. What did he do with Leverkusen last year? What did Xabi Alonso do with Leverkusen last year?
They lost to the better team in Bayern.
Yeah, and who was manager of Bayern? Who was manager of Bayern?
Kompany. But does that matter? Brother, I can manage Bayern and win the Bundesliga. Why are you acting like it's a hard job to dominate German teams with Bayern? Like what do you act like? Why are you acting like that's bro? He has the best players by far, right? When have you seen Leverkusen ever win a trophy, aside from when Xabi was there?
I don't. Really,
so you can't say that you don't care when he's done something that their club has never done.
I don't really care. He's not world class.
Their club has never done it.
You think he's world class because he's Real Madrid manager? That's the only reason you think he's world class.
No. Well, okay. Well, I think he's world class because of what he did at Leverkusen. Obviously, he hasn't done anything yet at Real Madrid. But let's even go to the Club World Cup immediately. Even though, let's say the first game we drew against Al Hilal, immediately
battered, mate, by PSG.
Yeah, I know. And PSG are a better team than us.
Rinsed. Luis Enrique is a world-class manager.
Are PSG a better team than us? Yes or no?
Luis Enrique is a world-class manager. Pep Guardiola is a world-class manager. Hansi Flick
I wouldn't
is
say
a
they're
world-class
manager.
Though. That is it. That's pretty much it.
I feel like,
Jurgen Klopp,
like those
when he was at Liverpool,
on like a
Arne Slot.
tier.
Arne Slot is a world-class manager.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. So Arne Slot, who rocks up from fucking Holland.
Yes.
So why is Arne Slot world class, but Xabi Alonso's not?
Because I tell you why. When I look at the team and how they perform, essentially as Liverpool, for him to just come in, rock in, take over a Liverpool side.
I mean, it's not like he has all-time players there, by the way.
You know that the Premier League is probably, and last season was actually pretty much of a dud of a Premier League season. Let's just be honest. Like everybody else was absolutely rubbish. But he comes in, And literally, they're more organized than under Klopp, more organized defensively. And for me personally, they were just ruthless, absolutely ruthless in the Premier League.
Yeah, I mean, so it's not like he
And
was handed a team
let
of
me
players.
tell you something also.
Okay.
That PSG side that they faced in the Champions, if they did not lose against PSG, I'm telling you right now, Liverpool would have walked the Champions League.
Yeah, I mean,
They would
look,
have walked
Dave,
it.
if I was rich, I would have a Lamborghini. Unfortunately, I don't. They lost. What I'm saying is, right, Arne Slot, he did a phenomenal job. I'm not taking anything away from him. But let's
There's no
not act
phase
like
one,
this.
phase two, phase
But
three,
let's
phase
not
four.
act
There's
like
none of
this
this.
man walked into some shit side and just turned it around.
No,
Man had Mo
he didn't.
Salah, who had an all-timer season. He has one of the best defenders that we've seen in, well, of my generation. Aside from Sergio Ramos, I'd say Van Dijk is probably number 2. You have Trent Alexander-Arnold, who's a generational kind of player at right back, right? Now, what I will give him credit for, turning Ryan Gravenberch, making him a DM, that was masterclass right there, right? McAllister is a baller. We all know this, right? And then, what's it called? You also have, like, the other guys as well. Why are we acting like Arne Slot came in to fucking Tottenham and then did a madness and then won the Premier League?
Okay.
Arne Slot is a good manager, but Arne Slot, his resume to me is not more impressive than Xabi Alonso's. How many managers do you know went invincible in a top 5 league and didn't even do it with the best team? Leverkusen are not better than Bayern. What are we talking about here?
Okay, let me tell you something. Okay. Maybe Arne Slot went too far. Maybe I went too far with Arne Slot. But the other 3, I did mention, they were world class. Yeah,
I agree.
Hansi Flick's world class.
So you said Pep,
Hansi Flick, and
Flick?
and Luis Enrique. Yes.
Okay.
Those 3.
Okay. So 3 Barca managers that you named. Okay, funny.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Well, nobody else. Just those 3.
Ancelotti was a world-class manager until he completely just undid himself last season. But he look, for me, Ancelotti will always be regarded as a world-class manager, regardless. I don't really care what anybody says. But the situation remains as this. Hansi Flick is Barcelona's manager. Okay. We have Xabi Alonso. Automatically, they already have one up on us. Barcelona. We mean what? They already have. And
let's be honest, bro. Hansi Flick is not a tactician. Man has his set style of play, and that's just what it is. I told you last season, brother, Barcelona are a more important Tottenham underneath Ange Postecoglou. Same kamikaze style of football, but Barca just have more quality. Now we have Xabi Alonso here. We're going to have a manager that's going to have a game plan, right? It's not going to be just individual brilliance, FC, power of friendship, eyebrow raises. No, we're going to have a manager who's going to be on that touch line that's going to be progressive, right? He's not going to be reactive, right? He's going to be, well, I don't know why you're laughing. I don't get why you're laughing.
You just said that Hansi Flick is what an Ange Postecoglou, you said?
No, what I said was, okay, here's the question. What's the difference between how Ange Postecoglou played at Tottenham versus how Hansi Flick plays? I mean, he's laughing, but he's not answering the question. Interesting. Now, if you don't know,
here.
Wait, but if you don't know,
Dave,
here. Then you can just ask me, Will, what is the difference? Because I'm not sure. Just ask me.
You're basically saying that Flick is a spicy Ange Postecoglou.
What I'm saying is that Flick has been blessed with the best team in Bayern. And then at Barca, he did a good job. But yeah, them tactics are going to get found out.
Bro, I'm just going to say this now. We have both collectively in the very first 20 minutes of this show made the worst takes in the history of mankind. Because
how is it worst take in mankind?
Like, honestly, like, you cannot compare the two. Like, it's just completely night and day.
Hey, well, mad. Look, well, you know what? Maybe you're right. We probably can't compare the two because Postecoglou won a European trophy last season. So, you know, like, maybe the organization, take some notes.
The organization of Hansi Flick's team is miles different. Different.
That's got
no,
he has a better squad.
No, it's
he has a better squad.
Not better squad.
He has a better squad.
Because arguably, even if they did have, for example, Van der Ven and Romero, they have 2 good centre backs. Tottenham still, they're still 2 good centre backs. Arguably, Van der Ven on his day is better than Kubasi or Inigo Martinez. I think Van der Ven is still one of the best young centre backs in the world of football. Real Madrid wanted to bloody go for Van der Ven. recently.
Yeah.
Not
Well,
recently, not too recent, but
look.
before
So like
recent.
that all sounds good, Dave. But at the same time, bro, second season Flick is a bum. Let's keep it like let's just be honest. Hansi Flick in his first season, he cooks. Second season, it gets found out. He's not a tactical genius. My man has one way and one way only of playing football. High line, pressing, high intensity. And now that we have a manager like Xabi Alonso, we are going to be better than Barcelona. I'm telling you this right now, Dave. I already told you, brother, we're winning La Liga this season. I already told you this. Hansi Flick in his second season is a myth. He is a myth. What did he do?
People.
Okay, first season at Bayern, phenomenal. Didn't Bayern in his second season get knocked out in like the quarterfinals of the UCL? Those guys couldn't. Yo, hold on. First off, you want to talk about organization? Bayern in Flick's second season was leaking goals. What are we talking about here?
Look, I'm just going to state facts and how it is. Yeah, Barcelona are miles ahead of Real Madrid at the moment. Miles ahead of Real Madrid. Yeah?
Explain how they're miles ahead.
The team is better. Like I watched your video on the Football Chaos chat, in WhatsApp. You said that Arda Güler walks into Barcelona's team.
Better than Dani Olmo.
Oh my god.
Better than Dani Olmo.
Look, okay. I like Arda Güler. I for me personally, he
better than Dani Olmo.
Technically, he's slightly better, but Dani Olmo has more end product. Essentially, he's better in the final third.
I think Dani Olmo is than Dani Olmo.
Look, I don't want to debate the Arda Güler and Dani Olmo situation, but
you don't have to debate it.
I look, there's so many things like overhyping Real Madrid's chances. Like we haven't even got underway in the season, and I'm very worried. I'm very worried, and you should be too, because the midfield is, excuse my French, fucked big time. Yeah, the midfield is horrible. Yeah, our midfield, is consisting of Valverde, Arda Güler, and who? That's what the question is. Who? Like with a massive question mark.
Jude Bellingham, Camavinga.
God. Okay, cool. Okay,
I'm naming you world-class players. You're talking about his shit.
Okay. Like, so Camavinga comes into the squad. Great. Okay. Now, who's you going to expect Camavinga to play consistently all the time, including Champions League, while Jude Bellingham's out? So who's going to replace Camavinga?
No. So how we set up is
Ceballos, yeah?
Well, no, wait. So how we set up is a 3-5-2, right?
Yeah.
So you could have, right? So obviously, I'm expecting Tchouaméni to be in that back line, still doing that hybrid role, right? I think like early days, I think the midfield will be, because Camavinga's been injured. See, if Camavinga was fit, then for me, he's the biggest winner of Jude being injured, because he should be able to fit right into that center mid spot. And I think Camavinga on the ball is so good that in a Xabi Alonso system, he should be able to flourish.
Yeah,
we'll see though, because he's been injured.
I love Camavinga.
But I think early days, it'll be Valverde. I think it'll be Ceballos, and I think it'll be Arda. Like the first, I'd say like 2 or 3 weeks while Jude is out, because you can't just throw Camavinga straight in there. But Arda is a must start. Valverde is a must start. Ceballos, let's not act like before that injury. Ceballos for like damn near 2-3 months was our best midfielder.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
And then he got injured. So let's not act like Dani Ceballos is a bum all of a sudden. He's more than capable of going against fucking Oviedo and Osasuna, right? Yeah. Like, so it's not like Barcelona is like the third match where we got a Madrid derby or El Clasico. For the games that we have starting off, if Dani Ceballos can't fill in for Jude, then why the fuck is he here?
Okay, so but the situation is this, yeah, and I'm looking at Real Madrid as a team that have about 15% chance of winning a trophy this season. 15, 1 or 150, not 15, 1-5, yeah, 15, yeah, 15% chance.
Real Madrid have a 15% chance of winning a trophy, or are you saying Champions League, Liga,
a trophy, a major trophy?
You're rage baiting me, Dave.
I'm not.
You're rage baiting me, Dave.
I'm not, bro. I'm not. We have a 15% chance.
We're not Atletico Madrid.
15%. No, we have a 15% chance of winning a trophy, and most likely at the moment. And people saying, okay, this is a major trophy I'm talking about. Major trophy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we can say Copa del Rey and that, but we have a 15% chance of winning La Liga or the Champions League. This is collective. This is collective for me because I look at it and I'm saying, okay, Champions League, let's break it down. At the moment, and I've mentioned this on so many videos now, I can't even count. Real Madrid are not in the top 5 sides in Europe.
Huh?
At the moment. I'm not kidding, bro. We're not in the top 5 sides in Europe.
Hold on.
Okay, so Liverpool's better than us.
Okay.
PSG's better than us.
Okay.
Arsenal are better than us.
No.
Arsenal are better than us, mate. Don't even.
You're out of your
mind,
bro.
Don't get me started, mate. Arsenal are better than us.
Out of your mind.
They're better than us.
I'm not giving you.
Admit it. Admit it.
Arsenal. How are Arsenal better than us? They beat us across.
Right now, they are. Arsenal are better than us at the moment.
Congratulations. How many players?
They wiped us off the park last season.
How many players from Arsenal's team would you take to go into our starting 11? Go ahead.
Okay.
They're better than us, so this should be very easy. They're better than us.
The whole back line. The whole back line goes.
The whole back line.
The whole back line walks into Real Madrid's starting 11.
The whole back line.
Yes, the whole back line.
No.
Oh my god.
You pick one of the center backs, and then I'll take Miles Lewis-Kelly.
Gabriel Saliba.
We have Trent now. We have Trent. Dorian Timber is not better than Trent. Ben White's not better than Trent.
Dorian Timber is miles better defensively than Trent.
Okay.
Miles better defensively than Trent.
All right, hold on. Defensively, yes. Overall, no. Overall, no.
What? The whole back line, Miles Lewis-Kelly is better than Carreras.
Okay, put Dorian Timber at right wing back. Yeah, look, lovely.
I tell you what, Dorian Timber
will
do a much better job than Trent at right wing back.
Say it again?
He'll do a much better job. Okay, let's just do a 4 at the back then. Arsenal's whole back line walks into Real Madrid's team.
No.
It's as simple as that.
No.
Declan Rice at the moment would fit into that center defensive midfield role if it's a 4 at the back. I love Tchouameni, but Declan Rice will fit into there.
All right.
Odegaard, no. Odegaard is better than Odegaard.
Okay.
Yeah? Valverde is better than who's playing there? Marino, whoever they're going to put there. Okay?
Well, Jude is better than every Arsenal midfielder, by the way. But okay. Keep going. And then what? Saka on the right.
Saka on the right. Yeah.
I'll give you 2 of the back 4. I think Dean Howson gets in. Last season, Dean Howson played at a higher level than Gab. Hold on, wait. Last season, Dean Howson played at a much higher level than Gabriel and Saliba. So he's not getting dropped.
As a whole defensive partnership, they are absolutely... They're the best defensive partnership in the world.
Of course, Arsenal have a better defense than us. But I'm just saying, if you were to go off the... Because first... Courtois, Trent, Saliba or Gabriel, whoever you want to pick. Dean...
And Will's Wi-Fi is gone again. Well, guys, that's the end of the Galacticos podcast. I'm joking. Let me just explain this while Will still tries to fix his Wi-Fi. I don't know what happens with his Wi-Fi. It always goes off at this time. There, Will. There's your Wi-Fi. Make your Wi-Fi cut off. And you're back on. Come on, tell me again.
I don't know. Dave, it's like when we link up, my Wi-Fi just can't handle it. I never have any problems until we do Galacticos. I think that you got to be the problem here, Dave. Anyways, I'm saying Courtois in goal, Trent right back, Saliba or Gabriel Magalhaes, Dean Howson, Miles Lewis-Kelly.
Dorian Timber is better than Trent defensively. I would take Dorian Timber.
Okay, brother. Okay, I gave you defensively he is, but Trent is a better player, period. Trent is a better player. What are we doing here?
Yeah, he's a better player, but ultimately, as a defender, I would take Dorian Timber.
Okay, but as a footballer, I would take Trent. So Trent gets in there.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
Mate. Carry on.
Thank you very much. No Arsenal midfielder gets in, by the way. Not one. Not one Arsenal midfielder gets into Real Madrid starting 11. Are you mad?
Okay.
Not one.
Maybe I'll give you that. Maybe. Well, I don't know about Declan Rice, but Declan Rice bossed us, mate.
One.
Declan Rice across 2 legs absolutely cooked Real Madrid's midfield.
Brother, okay. First off, he cooked it.
He cooked Real Madrid's midfield.
He did. This
guys, agree with me? Yes or no? Declan Rice absolutely annihilated. I'm not talking about free kicks here. I'm talking about across the play. Declan Rice absolutely annihilated our midfield.
All right, Dave, but let's be honest, though. Those 2 free kicks definitely boosted.
Doesn't
he definitely
matter
got
about the 2 free
glazed
kicks.
because of those.
He was doing better things before the free kicks. He was cooking the whole midfield single-handedly by himself.
No. He did have.
He
was the
destroyed
better
Madrid.
player.
The guy was running through the midfield, mate.
He
We didn't stop
but
him.
Dave,
We couldn't stop him.
but Dave,
Valverde could stop him. Neither could anybody stop him, mate.
Okay,
Nobody
fair
could
enough.
stop
He's
him,
still
mate.
not getting into
He
my
made Jude look stupid, mate. Jude look stupid. That's what he did.
He's still not getting into this midfield. Let's be honest. Before that game, you was probably one of those people calling him Decline Rice. Stop it. Hey, now bro cooks 2 legs and oh my God. Wait. So is he gonna be living off those 2 free kicks forever? And then in the attack, you have Saka. That's it. Saka is the only one that gets in. That's it. So it's about 4 Arsenal players that are getting into this starting 11. Well, what are we doing here? Okay. Point is, that was go ahead. Liverpool, PSG. Who else?
Arsenal.
Go ahead. Arsenal. Okay.
Arsenal. Barcelona. Did we forget about them?
You know what? I'll give you Barca because of last season. Fair enough. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. Okay. And at where it stands at the moment, I would even put Chelsea ahead of us. I would. They're a more organized team than us. I don't care about the Club World Cup. They're a more organized team than us. They're more organized. They are. They've won 2 trophies essentially in the calendar year. They're a more organized team than us. They have a very solid manager. Maresca's not world class, but Maresca's good.
Sorry that we couldn't qualify for the Conference League. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Here we go. It doesn't matter. They still won a trophy, a European trophy.
Oh, wait. So now the Conference League, okay, hold on, wait. So you want to rate
the Conference League holds more weight than the Super Cup.
But man don't want to rate the Intercontinental or the UEFA Super Cup. Okay, but the Conference League.
Chelsea's midfield. Chelsea's midfield. Caicedo is better than pretty much any of our midfielders defensively. Better than any of them.
Yeah.
Any of them. Yeah. Enzo Fernandez, your guy, mate. Your man. Enzo Fernandez.
I plead the 5th.
Yeah. Is Chelsea's midfield better than Real Madrid's midfield? Yes. Okay, cool. Yes. Is Cole Palmer better?
Well, Cole Palmer's in that midfield, not?
No, but if Cole Palmer plays on the right-hand side, I'm talking about the right wing. Okay. Yes, which I should think he should favor to do.
Okay.
Yeah. At the moment, Cole Palmer's better than any other wingers, mate.
Better than our right wingers, yes.
He's better technically than any of our wingers by a country mile.
Cole Palmer's not better than Vinny. Stop it.
I'm gonna keep on arguing about this Vinny talk, but
I'm gonna ask you a question, Dave. Name me Cole Palmer's Ballon d'Or campaign. Name me what he did in the Champions League.
I don't really care, mate. I don't really care. I look at it on the eye. On the eye, when I look at Cole Palmer, that guy is a silky smooth player.
All right, so then by your logic, on the eye, why don't we go sign Saint Maximin from that team in Saudi? He's a baller on the eye.
Saint Maximum.
He's a baller on the eye.
Saint Maximum is a pace and power, guys. I'm talking
about. But he's but he's very techie. So why not go get him? On the eye, okay, so then let's go sign Riyad Mahrez. Yeah, let's go get him.
Chelsea are a more organized team than us. Let's just call it as is. Yeah, the way they absolutely destroyed.
Xabi Alonso's a better manager
than Maresca.
Yes.
Probably about the same level. Up at the same level, bro. This guy, mate. This guy, honestly, do you know what Maresca? Maresca's actually transformed this team. Yeah.
So
Maresca pretty much transformed it.
Maresca was first off, Dave. Maresca was picking up cones in training for Pep Guardiola while my gaffer was doing an invincible double in Germany. Don't you ever disrespect Sir Alonso like that in your life, brother. Are you mad? Enzo Maresca, this guy, first off, Chelsea were in a title race until December, and then they evaporated.
Bayern Munich, they're not better than us.
Say it again?
Bayern Munich are better.
No, they're not. No, they're not. Bayern are not better than us.
They are.
Bayern are not better than us.
They are.
Okay, you know what?
They won the Bundesliga last year, man. They're better than us.
Forget it. Real Madrid would do invincible in that shit league. Are you mad?
Yeah.
Bayern's the only team that matters in the Bundesliga. What are you talking about?
As a team,
that
I
league
think they
is
did
a
try to do
feeder
better.
league for Bayern. Bayern are not better than us. Their
Real
back line
Madrid-
isn't better than ours.
Real Madrid,
Their back line is shit.
let's just call it as it is. Yeah, Real Madrid are not in the top 5 clubs in the world of football in
Okay, so
club
where would you
competition.
put us? Where would you put us?
6th, probably. 6. I'm not talking about UEFA coefficient here. That's all bollocks here. That's based upon trophy success over the last 5 years or so. Yeah, we're talking about current, as it stands, Real Madrid outside the top 5.
I'm not really giving you Arsenal, bro. I'm gonna be real. Like, you could say Arsenal.
Arsenal are better than us. Arsenal are better than us.
Okay.
By a country mile.
Okay, yeah.
They're
okay.
better
so
team.
That's so much better. Okay, so then show me what they've won to prove. Go ahead.
Sorry?
Show me what they've won to prove that they're better than us.
Let me just say as it is, yeah. As it is right now, here and now, they absolutely fucked us big time last year, yeah, which actually holds a lot of weight.
They don't do that with Xabi in charge, by the way.
Oh my god, they don't do that with Xabi in charge.
No.
You know, Ancelotti's team, for me on paper, naturally would be a better defensively side because Ancelotti is not gung-ho football up front. He's not gung-ho football. Ancelotti's team naturally would be better defensively. Naturally would be better defensively than Xabi Alonso's team, yeah? But Xabi Alonso, what he does is, I can think they have more fluidity up front, yeah? So, essentially, the achievement that Arsenal have over us is they absolutely destroyed us in both legs. At home, they absolutely just took the piss out of us. Yeah, they took the piss out of us at home, and they took a piss out of us in the Emirates. They are
I don't
better
believe that
team
you
than
actually
us.
believe this, Dave, because during the Club World Cup, you talked about how amazing Xabi Alonso had us looking early days without that much time to really prep. Don't forget, Xabi only had the full team. Remember, he got in a week before the Club World Cup, mind you, to start training. And then the players were still on holiday from international duty. They came on Thursday. We had our first game Wednesday. And immediately, yeah, we drew against Al Hilal, but you could say that that's because Asensio's an idiot. But from day one, with only like less than a week of training, you saw the difference from last season to what Xabi's trying to do. This is why I'm saying if Xabi Alonso was our manager last season, I don't think a lot. I'm not saying that we win, but what I'm saying is I don't think a lot of these results look like what it did.
Okay, cool. Okay, let me just say something as it is. Okay, are Barcelona, do they have the advantage in La Liga at the moment?
No.
Why not?
Well, because we all start from zero, and I think that we have a better team than them.
We don't have to start from zero. They're not starting from zero.
Of course, they're starting from zero.
They're not.
The table's on zero. I didn't know that Barca already.
They are not starting from zero. They already won La Liga last year. They already won the Copa del Rey.
And we won La Liga and the UCL the year before that.
Oh my god! Okay.
Each season is different. And
let me tell you something. The difference, yeah. When you have a world-class manager coming into a team, Barcelona, you're expected to do good things. When you have a mediocre manager like Xabi Alonso coming into Real Madrid, you're expecting Real Madrid to win La Liga this year.
Mediocre is crazy.
You're expecting.
Anyways, talk to me about second season Hansi Flick then, because based off your logic,
Xabi Alonso is a nostalgia thing that he's coming to the team. It's nostalgia that he's played for us before, and we're doing the Arteta thing. We're doing Arteta. He played for Arsenal before, so let him get him as manager. Xabi Alonso. He was second man to Pep. Xabi Alonso went invincible in the Bundesliga with Leverkusen. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, this guy has come in. Yeah, may I remind you, got absolutely smacked up when it mattered in the Europa League final. May I remind you, absolutely smacked up by Atalanta. Yeah, now he's coming to Real Madrid, and he's expecting of last season Leverkusen. Let me remind you, also, poor season. Last season coming in, yeah, and now to manage Real Madrid. He's coming in to manage Real Madrid, a team that is playing second fiddle to Barcelona. Barcelona have Hansi Flick. They have probably the best player in the world at the moment in Lamine Yamal. They have also Rafinha, who's bagging goals for fun. They have Lewandowski, who's a quality striker regardless. They have the best midfield in La Liga by a country mile. Yeah, they got Pedri, they've got Olmo, they've got bloody De Jong, who you still don't rate. Anyway, De Jong, yeah. They've got Casillas, they've got so many players. They've got a back line that includes Inigo Martinez, Kubasi, Koundé, and Balde, and now they got Jean Garcia, a really good keeper from Espanyol. Okay, so, guys, yeah, let me tell you something. Barcelona, this guy's sleeping. This guy is pretending to sleep because he cannot admit that Barcelona are ahead of us by a flipping million miles. What is our midfield compared to them, guys? We will get bodied by Barcelona. We would get bodied by Barcelona. Admit it. Our midfield are going to get bodied by Barcelona. Look what PSG done to us. You think Barcelona are going to do the same?
I think I just had a nightmare, bro. I don't know. It sounds like I was hearing some absolute waffle. But I know that Dave wouldn't be waffling. I just know that Dave would not be talking about Barcelona this way. Surely not. Surely not, brother. Okay.
They have all the pieces to do another La Liga.
Hold on. You made a lot of points just now. I'm going to address each one. First off, don't ever disrespect Xabi Alonso by comparing him to fucking Arteta. Again, Arteta was over there massaging Pep's feet after training, okay? And then got the Arsenal job. Man did nothing, okay? Let's not act like Xabi Alonso just got this job because he played for Real Madrid. Because if that was the case, then Raul would have got the job. Raul's ass been in the academy for about 6 years. He didn't get the job because he didn't do shit at a first-team level yet. Raul had to leave to go prove himself. Xabi Alonso, again, the fact that you just dismiss an invincible season when you're not even at Bayern in the Bundesliga, to me, is insanity. You've never seen Leverkusen win anything in your entire life. Xabi Alonso's the one that put them on the map. Xabi Alonso's the one that had them even in these conversations for you to say that they bottled and fumbled anything. These bums don't win shit. And now they got Ten Hag. They lost to fucking Botafogo like the other day or something. No, Flamengo. Flamengo's under 18s beat Leverkusen 2 weeks ago. What are we talking about? And then when it comes to Barcelona, I'm tired of this Barca glaze. For you to tell me that they are miles ahead of us in this La Liga race when we both start at 0, by your logic, then last season we should have dominated again because our 23-24 season was much better than their 24-25. They did some little domestic trouble. Congratulations. We won La Liga, we won the Spanish Super Cup, and we won the UCL. So by your logic, last season we should have ran away with it again. That's not how it works. Each season is an isolation. Second season, Hansi Flick. Again, I'm asking you, Dave. In his second season at Bayern, how did that go? Tell me.
Look, irregardless of what you just said, yeah, I'm going to take everything on board. I'll take it as notes because the situation remains as this, yeah. Barcelona are clear. They're clear. They are clear. They are always clear. They will always be clear before the start of this season. Yeah. And I'm going to actually tone my words down on this Rashford thing because I'm actually now looking at Rashford as a potential player that could really do well for Barcelona under Hansi Flick. Because I'm going to tell you right now, yeah, even in these preseason games, people can say it's only preseason. The guy's looking sharper than he's ever. Like, I've not seen Rashford look this sharp. The guys must have been training like crazy because this guy is looking sharp on the ball. Yeah. And I may have to eat my words, guys. I may need to eat my words on Rashford. But the thing remains as this. Yeah. Xabi Alonso is not a world-class manager until he wins a UEFA Champions League. That is end of it. End of it. The UEFA Champions League makes you an elite manager. But I'm not calling all the people that have won the UEFA Champions League elite manager because Di Matteo won the Champions League. He's not a world-class manager. But ultimately, when you are of a status of a Hansi Flick and you have a team on that level at Barcelona, you are going to annihilate some teams this year. I'm telling you, watch out this season. Barcelona are looking for complete carnage. Sorry, the pun, mate. Yeah, complete carnage. They want to rip up
when you don't win the UCL.
They're gonna rip up La Liga big time.
Yeah,
and
shit,
Real Madrid.
We're winning La Liga, brother. We're winning. And then first, let's go back to Rashford.
I'll pick up the super chats in a second, guys. By the way, yeah, I will pick up the super chats. I'll pick up the super chats in a second.
Yeah.
After you make your point. After you make your point.
Are you not entertained, chat? Dave, how many likes you want, bro? Run these likes up. But
yeah, whatever the likes are. Well, it's actually only 50, guys. We have 350.
Only 50 likes.
Yeah, I think it's
what is this?
79, guys. 79.
Yeah. 79.
Yeah,
minimum
it is a Galacticos
100 likes.
Guys. Yeah, we've had some wild takes today, guys, but please.
Okay, so back to Rashford,
these takes.
Dave, don't tell me that you're really starting to think that your Rashford take was wrong.
He's looking sharp, mate. He's looking sharp.
Because man bagged the goal against Chickenfoot FC.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Bro.
Doesn't matter.
Stop
Yeah,
it,
Rashford
this
is looking
man has
sharp.
found his level. I told you.
He's looking sharp,
brother. Okay, first off, Rashford was shit the first 2 games.
Guys, admit it. You've seen Rashford in his
Rashford was mid
from the limited time that he's had. He's looking sharp.
Rashford was mid the first 2 games, by the way. Today he was decent. He took his shot.
No, second game he was good as well, man. Second game he was good as well.
Do you know that they gave him the assist for that Ferran Torres goal, even though a defender hit the ball and then it fell to Ferran Torres? Don't look at the stats, Dave. Don't look at the stats. Marcus Rashford is looking exactly like how he looked at Aston Villa. Make some good runs, right? A little bit of decent burst of pace. Rashford is a mediocre player. This is what he's shown us throughout his career.
I'm launching a video tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to eat my words. But anyway, we'll move on from this. Yeah,
you're going to eat your words about Marcus. Dave.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to retract my statement.
Against literally, factually, the worst team in Korea, and you're about to drop a video. Can you at least wait to see what he does in La Liga?
Doesn't matter. I'm going to. Anyway, we will go off the Marcus Rashford topic because I will wait until the season starts. But ultimately, yeah, the season starts in 2 weeks. Yeah, we got Osasuna. I hope we win. Yeah, and I mentioned, yeah, if he doesn't get 9 points in the very first 3 games, yeah, honestly, he's on fraud alert. Xabi Alonso, he's on fraud alert. Very first 3 games, he needs 9 points. Otherwise, my eyes are going to be watching these matches and literally waiting for the man to slip. I'm waiting. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm going to wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
3 games, yeah, 3 games.
Go ahead.
It's the first 3 games, 9 points. If we don't get for those 9 points from the first 3 games, they're easy games, by the way. They're easy games. Oh, I hope. Yeah, honestly, apart from Oviedo, yeah, our home games, I want him to get 9 points for this team. Yeah, hopefully we can. Because that gives us a good momentum going into the next few matches. Obviously, middle of that kind of like 10-game streak between Atletico Madrid and others or Sociedad. So we need to do that. Yeah. So I want to ask you, Will. Yeah. Okay. Very first 10 games, and we keep on talking about it, but this is a different question completely. Yeah. What's gonna make you look at Xabi Alonso differently in those very first 10 games? What's gonna make you look at him differently?
So what? It's 10 games up until Clasico, right?
Yeah, 10 games until Clasico.
Okay. I know that we have a Madrid derby before that. And I know that we have another tricky team that's in there as well. I'm forgetting which one.
Sociedad.
If we lose
away,
if we lose more than 1 game in the first 10, then I would be pissed. Yeah.
If we lose more than what?
No, I said if we lose more than 1 game.
Yes,
then I would
exactly that.
Yeah. I feel like we need to pretty much be perfect.
So you're saying draws are okay for you then, yeah?
See, like the thing is, bro, like Atleti is always tough, man. Like, and they're having a very good summer window, by the way. I feel like nobody's really talking about what Atleti's been doing, bro. Like they signed Thiago Almada, they've brought in Johnny Cardosa, they've also signed forget that other guy's name, but Atleti are spending bread. And it's just going underneath the table. Nobody's really talking about it, right? I guess Simeone's not going to complain about not being able to compete, even though he spent top 5 most money in the world for active managers, but whatever. Anyways, I feel like, like the Madrid derby is going to be tough, but yeah, no more than 1 loss in the first 10. I mean, maybe, yeah, I'm going to just make that blanket statement. No more than 1 loss in the first 10 games for me, at least. I can't really speak on, if we draw such and such, because I have to see the context of how certain results play out. But just in general, though, we cannot be going into El Clasico with more than 1 loss. Because I don't think Barcelona will have more than 1 loss heading into that match. And
they definitely won't. They definitely won't.
Yeah, and I actually think that Barcelona, and we said it on Chaos, I think that they actually have an easier start to the schedule than we do.
Here we go again, mate.
I mean, well, look, bro, we play the third best
They
team.
play 3 away games, mate, in the very first 3 games. You cannot say.
And who are they playing?
They're playing Mallorca. They're playing Levante, I think. And who's the third team that they're playing? Yeah. So they're playing essentially the winners of the Segunda Division. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mallorca, Levante, and Vallecano. They're going to Vallecas to play Vallecano. Yeah, this is, I'm telling you right now.
Didn't they slap up Vallecano like at their ground?
Doesn't matter. What? We didn't.
No. I'm saying Barcelona did, though. So what I'm saying is they have an easy start to their schedule.
Okay, cool. So you can say that. You can say that about the first 3 games of Barcelona, 3 away games in the very first 3. If they go through that,
it shouldn't be a problem for them.
Well, it shouldn't be a problem, but if they lose, then it is a problem for them.
Well, no, of course. But in theory, they should not lose. Mallorca is mid, right? Let's be honest. Levante just got promoted up. They're not going to have the quality to really do anything. I mean, maybe they could get an upset, but they don't have the quality.
They don't have the game. They're going to be up for the game. That's it. Simple as.
Well, of course they'll be up for it because that'll be one of the few times that anybody watches them. So, of course, they'll be up for it. And then that third game, I forget who you said. They should be winning that anyways, brother. They should be winning that.
No, honestly, we have the easy games. We
play Atletico Madrid in the first 10 games.
Doesn't matter.
Our run to El Clasico is a lot harder than Barca.
Okay, forget Atletico Madrid. Now the situation remains with this. Okay,
forget the third best team in the league. Yes. Oh, okay.
We're obviously going to do this anyway. So who you playing? Obviously, starting 11 for that Osasuna game. Then
say it again.
Who's your starting 11 for that Osasuna game? Obviously, Rudiger's out. He's still suspended.
Oh, yeah. How long is Rudiger suspended for? That's
one more game. One more game.
That's actually a very good point that you bring up. Yeah. So I think it would have to be Courtois. So 3-5-2. That's what I want to see early on because that's where we look the best underneath Xabi Alonso.
We do. Absolutely.
So Courtois, I'd say Militao, right center back. Tchouaméni, Housen.
Yeah.
I believe Alvaro. Matter of fact,
depends if he plays. I think.
Matter of fact, is going to be the guy. Give me Fran Garcia because we've seen Fran in the Club World Cup cook. Alvaro doesn't need to just walk immediately into the 11. So I'd say Fran Garcia that game. Next to him, give me Arda.
Yeah.
Then Danny, Valverde, and then right wing back Trent, and then Mbappe and VINI up front. That's what I want to see the very first game, and that's what I think he will do. That's the very first game. Pretty much my God willing. There's no injuries. So
Ceballos, Arda, and Valverde first game.
Yes.
Okay, that's exactly what I would say. Fran Garcia, Trent, exactly my team.
Yeah,
exactly my team. Guys, what are you thinking about the team? I think we pretty much both on that. And I'm telling you that first game, it's only 2 weeks. It's exactly 2 weeks away now. Exactly 2 weeks. It's 19th of August, I think it is. Yeah, exactly 2 weeks. Okay. I'm counting down the days. I'm counting down the days to see what happens. And Real Madrid, obviously, we have this friendly against some team.
Who cares?
Yeah, some team anyway.
I think that'll be the 12th.
It's just a warm-up. It's just a warm-up.
Do you know what sucks, bro? So we're not going to have Franco available until August 14th because that's when he turns 18. They're waiting for that for some reason. I guess it's like the rules. They have to wait for that. I wish he would have been available for that friendly because I just want to see how he looks. I mean, look, man showed up at the Madrid airport looking like 03 Eminem. I said, what the hell is this, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, man got the blonde buzz cut. Man looking like prime Slim Shady. Dave, I'm excited about Franco, man. Like, not because I think he's the best signing that we've made this summer, but it's the unknown.
Oh, he's definitely not the best. Like
he's not the best. But like what it is it's the unknown with him, right? Like I didn't really get to watch him consistently until the Club World Cup, right? Like who's watching the Argentinian league, respectfully, right? Like nobody's doing that. But what I saw from him in that Club World Cup, I don't think that he cooked, by the way. Like I don't think he was phenomenal. I don't think that he lit up the tournament. I think he was solid though, right? Like he definitely made River Plate he was definitely like one of those players that made them a very good team. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So look, like I'm excited to see how Xabi Alonso uses him. I'm excited to see, just more of him because again, it's just an unknown, right? And I think he's gonna play such a big role, especially with Jude being out. And I think, look, like him, watch what Franco does, right? I'm telling you, I just have a good feeling about this player.
Okay. Well, I'm going to read the super chats now. Okay, Aesthetic Perfume, thank you for the €5 donation. Real Madrid will be fine. They will always fight for all titles and will always be in the top 5 in Europe. It's not about names, it's about mentality. That I do agree with. Real Madrid have this certain mentality that will always fight in Europe. However, the Champions League format now is a bit different, and it gives Real Madrid now they need to be in those automatic placings. I'm telling you right now, if they're not in the automatic place, guys,
I agree.
Confirm with me, yeah, and Will, you can do as well.
Yeah,
if Real Madrid are not in the automatic placings in the Champions League, I am going to be fuming. I am putting Alonso on extra forward watch.
Like I agree.
That shows what a team does.
Seasons. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Like you can't back-to-back seasons
what a team
be
does.
the playoffs. Nah. Like we was there last season. Wait, but your question, Dave, real quick before you get off the super chat, and you'll know more because you do know more about the club than I do. When's the last time that Real Madrid had back-to-back shit seasons? Like I remember 18-19, we were shit. I remember 2020, 2021, which was Zidane's last season, we were shit. 22-23, would you say that we were shit? I mean, we weren't good 22-23.
We weren't. But the whole situation, the last time that Real Madrid went trophyless, it must have been a long time ago. I can't remember.
That was Zidane's last season. We didn't win anything. Nothing. Like no Super Cup, no Club World Cup, nothing. We didn't lift nothing that season. Yeah, that was the last time that we went trophy. 2020.
Yeah, I think it was like late 2000s. I think we were like back-to-back seasons. But honestly, I think also looking at it, I think it was before Ronaldo came into the squad and Benz came into the squad, Kaká came into the squad. When Perez essentially, when Perez retook over the team, Real Madrid came back to what they should be essentially. Yeah, that European powerhouse. So, and I look at Real Madrid and just carrying on with the super chat. The mentality is super important in Europe, and they need to do well. They need to do well, honestly. They need to get into those automatic European places. This was for you, Will. Rashford's better than VINI. What do you think, mate?
Okay. Seek mental help. That's what I gotta say, brother. That's all I gotta say, bro.
Cool. Okay, so last topic for today, guys, is a very serious one. And I mentioned this in a video before. And we have pretty much, I think, stopped all transfers. I don't think there's going to be any more transfers in Real Madrid. I don't think there's any more. I think Real Madrid are done and dusted. Rodrygo's staying. There's no money to play with, essentially. We spent 150 M's on 4 players, obviously one being a free. And I think, essentially, we look at it like this. Real Madrid, squad depth. Do we have any? Is there actual squad depth? Do we have replacement players? And I gotta say, I don't think we do. If VINI gets injured, then we have a problem. If Mbappe gets injured, who's going to replace him? Gonzalo Garcia for the remainder of the season. Like, we are walking a very thin line, Will. I have to be honest. We're walking a very, very thin line. So is Barcelona, but Barcelona, I think, in certain positions, especially in midfield, they do have certain players that can play there. Obviously, Jude is expecting to return as well. But I look at it, and it is such a thin rope that any injury could be really bad for our season. What are you thinking, mate? Like the squad depth, what are you thinking on it?
Yeah, I think so. I definitely don't like to hear about no signings. I remember this time last summer, it kind of came out that we were done making signings. It was the first week of August. So, and I'm kind of noticing a pattern here, and I'm going to need that to get rectified because we should not be hearing these kind of statements or these kind of reports with a month left in the window. But I don't necessarily believe that we're done. I just think if you look at the squad right now, remember, you can only have 25 registered first team players. And at the moment, we're pretty full. Like when you look at the incomings, and then you got to remember, Raul Asensio just got promoted to the first team, right? Gonzalo Garcia is working on a contract that promotes him to the first team. We need people to leave, Dave. Like, we just can't keep buying. Like, and the thing is, nobody wants to leave. Like, this is the issue. When you're the best club in the world, nobody wants to go anywhere. Everybody's comfortable. Everybody's enjoying themselves, right?
It's the retirement home, essentially.
I mean, shit, for Alaba it is. I mean, and look, and and thing is, right, like Alaba's a player that, okay, I get it. Legally, if he wants to run down his deal, he can do that. But the club should be making it uncomfortable for him, right? Alaba should not be with the first team, right? Alaba should be training with the under 8s, okay? Force him out, right? This is how you know what I'm saying? Like, you want guys, I don't know, like Ceballos to be gone, to get maybe another midfielder. Who knows? Point is, our squad is pretty full at the moment, and we do need, I think, I would feel a lot more comfortable if we got 2 more players, another defender and another midfielder. If we were able to sign 2 more players in those positions, it would be lovely. But we do need people to get the hell out. Now, I want to show you something, Dave.
Yeah, put it in the screen.
And like it is actually, hold on, like let me share my screen real quick because it is important with what
better not be your personal collection of saucy videos, mate. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. So look, this is the squad currently that we have as of right now heading into next season, just with like depth. It doesn't look too bad. The issue that we have is that over the last 2 seasons, we've been injury FC. So now it's like, can we trust that our players will be able to stay fit? Now, I did see that Real Madrid, they did sack like the entire medical staff. That came out like a day or so. So, I mean, that does give us, some hope, but the squad does not look bad from here. I just still think another center back and like another controlling kind of midfielder, like that's very much needed. But I want to ask you, like, what do you think about the depth so far, like that we have at each position?
Well, I'm glad that you actually brought this up because when you look at it this way, it looks like Real Madrid are sorted. But I've got to put a few bones in here. Modric's replacement, where is he? Cruz's replacement from 2 years ago, where is he?
Yeah.
And there is nothing there. And a few people actually put this in the chat, and I was actually thinking about it when I was actually coming up with this topic. Is those 2 players have not been replaced, and they are pretty much the backbone of the midfield. They are the backbone. But
I think Modric's replacement was Arda. There is no crucial because now remember we dropped Arda into the midfield. That wasn't done out of like for no reason. But we don't have a Cruz replacement though. But I think like they think Arda is now that midfielder.
So the right wing. If you're looking at that right wing there with Brahim Diaz, Mastanton, obviously Gula can play right wing as well. That's fine, yeah.
And Endrick can as well. We've seen Endrick do it.
Yeah, but Gula, if I'm looking at Valverde, who is a replacement for Valverde? Naturally, probably be Camavinga. If Valverde's out, then Camavinga slots in. Yeah. Ceballos is obviously probably our best deep line playmaker. I want to call it that, but he's not really a deep line playmaker. He's the best in that kind of position. Bellingham is our best box-to-box player. Valverde is our best all-round midfielder. Essentially, he's the jack of all trades. Tchouaméni is our best centre defensive midfielder. Obviously, Camavinga is touted as a defensive midfielder. And then you've got Carvajal as a replacement for Trent. I'm sorry. If Alonso's playing a 3 at the back, Carvajal is not a replacement for Trent. This is nowhere near a replacement for Trent, yeah? And Alaba, to even think Alaba is even in this actual diagram or whatever it is. Who actually made this? Twin Vamos, yeah? Hey, Twin Vamos, you need to go back to the drawbone because Alaba, man's injured, yeah? All the time. He's not going to even play a game, yeah? Rudiger, he's strapped up. I keep calling the Mummy Returns. He is essentially Imhotep from the Mummy. He is strapped up all the time. He's not going to be in best form. We only have 3 good defenders, essentially. Militao's got problems with his injury record as well. We know that, essentially, yeah? Asensio. Tchouaméni's probably going to sort into the back 3, which is okay. Carreras is also, he can also play centre-back, which is okay. Mendy, he's not even in this equation, yeah? Mendy needs to be dropped. I'm sorry, Rudiger needs to be gone probably very soon as well. Alaba needs to be gone, and it's just going to recycle that. Yeah? So, the replacement for Cruz and Modric on there. Mendy's de facto out of this squad anyway. Rudiger, I don't think he played too many games. Alaba is gone. Asensio, man's probably going to be looking like P. Diddy very soon. Who knows, yeah? And then we've got Carvajal, who's not a right wing back by any stretch of the imagination. Camavinga, who would not be a natural replacement for Tchouaméni. Gula, who's an attacking midfielder, who's our only attacking midfielder in the whole flipping team. Yeah.
Rodrygo, Franco is also like because
Franco
and Brahim can play in the 10 as well, and so can Jude.
Yeah, okay, cool. VINI and Rodrygo. Rodrygo's not competing for VINI's spot. Let's just call it as it is. Rodrygo is going to be on the right-hand side if it's going to be anything, yeah? And then the front three, Endrick, the man's going to be injured, and I don't know what's up with him. He's probably thinking about his wife too many times in a day. And then Gonzalo Garcia, yeah, that guy, yeah, I hope he gets a game time and can prove to himself.
He will.
But ultimately, Mbappe's our starter,
yes.
Yeah? That's our replacement number 9, essentially, Gonzalo Garcia.
All right, hold on, wait. So, Dave, okay, so let me ask you a question, right? Because, let me ask you a question. Let me make a statement. So, one of the best things that I think about Xabi Alonso's appointment, and the reason that I said when he first came in that Xabi Alonso, by the time he leaves Real Madrid, will be considered a generational manager, is because not only with his style of play and his tactics, but also because Xabi Alonso, in my opinion, will be using the youth. Xabi Alonso will be known as that manager that embedded the youth into Real Madrid's first team, right? Let's not forget, we have a lot of talent in La Fabrica, one of the best academies in the world that Carlo Ancelotti neglected, right? Carlo, he came out and said his job's not to play kids, which it's not. But in situations like this where maybe the team's not going to get any more signings, right? What about Jesus Fortia, that right back that they told us? Remember when Danny Carvajal tore his ACL? And they said, Jesus Fortia from the academy, keep an eye on him. He's been trained with the first team. Carlo never played him. I think he could be a good option at right wing back, right? Let's not forget about Joan Martinez, the 16-year-old who was on preseason tour with us last season towards ACL. He's back. He's been playing in the preseason for Castilla, right? So what I'm saying is, right, not that obviously the academy just fixes all of our problems, but there are players there that should be given an opportunity, right? Like, you are very praiseful of Barcelona and what they have going on. So you should be advocating for us to do similar things. Call on the academy when it's needed. Not every day you have to go buy as like a 90 million euro player. You saying, like, if nobody wants to leave, if signings are not feasible because our squad is full, then you use that academy. You also have guys like who else is still here? Because I know that Jacobo Ramen left. He's shit, by the way. But Jacobo Ramen left. Victor Munoz left. Yusuf left. But we still got guys. Aguado is still here. There's players that you can bring in to help from the academy. It doesn't hurt to give them an opportunity. You never know what you have, right? And Xabi Alonso, let's not forget, when he first went into management, he was in our youth team, right? That was about, 8 years ago? He knows a lot of these players that are still here now. I think Xabi should be using some of those youth players if injury problems do pop up, regardless of signings or not.
Let's see, man. Let's see, because honestly, we have a situation where I don't think we have natural good squad depth, but who knows? Anyway, we'll see, man. We'll see. Anyway, but guys, that's pretty much the Galacticos podcast wrapped up. And Will, tell everyone what's going on with your channel, mate. What's happening? You got obviously a Football Chaos show today, which I won't be a part of today, unfortunately. But what do you have going on, mate?
Yeah, bro. We got Chaos in about 2 hours, right? Barca Real Madrid debate show. Always lit. Make sure you guys come tune in. But aside from that, bro, I'm just taking it easy. After that. And then we'll be back tomorrow with some content on the second channel and on the main one. But big up everybody that's been watching. I see numbers is looking fantastic today.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'm glad that all you guys got to see this Dave disaster class, right? Like, if we had to check Dave's FOT mob, my man would be getting a 3 out of 10 right now, Dave. Like, you're moving like Asensio against Pachuca, bro. Like, what is this, man?
It's mad,
like some of these takes was haram, brother. I'm gonna have to go pray after this podcast, dog.
What that Xabi Alonso is in world class, yeah.
Look, man, you'll be calling them world class in a couple of months. Don't worry.
Okay, we'll see, man.
Big up the chat, though, people. Big up.
We'll see. Is anybody live that we can rave, people? Because I don't see anyone pretty much live.
Okay. Let me check. Let me check.
Nobody's live that I can raid at the moment. I mean, Lee's doing an emergency stream in literally an hour. He said he's doing that, but apparently he's not doing that now at the moment. So who knows?
Yeah, nobody's really live like that.
Nobody's live at the moment. Guys, we're not going to raid anybody. We're just gonna we'll redirect you to Liga if we can. Anyway, but
wait a minute. Is Matrix live?
Is Football Matrix live, guys?
Hold on. Because if Matrix is live now, we're gonna hit my. Oh yeah, Matrix is live.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna drop you a link right now. Yeah. Yo, look, everybody, go over to Matrix and let him know Dave Raid. Smash his like button. Subscribe to him. Please help out my guy Matrix.
Yeah.
Bro. Matrix is hilarious, Dave.
Yeah, he is. He is very okay.
That guy is class, bro.
He keeps him and me. We keep on going on and about everything in the chat. So we'll see, guys. Make sure you go to Football Matrix. I have actually just obviously put the link in, obviously, and that's pretty much it. Wrapped up for another Galacticos podcast. It's been a pleasure, Will. As you know, we do have wilder takes, and we're gonna have wilder takes as the season develops. But make sure you stay tuned on Thursday for the next episode, which is going to be on Football Carnage channel. Make sure you subscribe to his channel, as per always, and we'll see you next time on another episode of the Galacticos podcast. Episode 12 today, next time episode 13. Hopefully, we will have better takes next time. Not Arne Slot is a world-class manager. I have to retract my statement on that one, unfortunately. You guys, take care, adios, and we'll see you next time. Bye, people. Peace.